Hey y'all, it's Mama TPG. Welcome to your week of fortune for May 1st through May 7th, 2022, or whenever you end up coming across this video. So I'm going to start with Taurus. Happy birthday, Taurus. And the lighting is terrible, but we're going to go with it. Having a few technical issues, so we're going to go with it. All right. So, Holy Spirit, show us clearly what we need to know for Taurus. One card for Taurus. Okay, and we have forgiveness. Hurt. Oh my goodness, my glasses. Let me get glasses. I'm the worst. All right, so it says hurt blocks our light. So there's something that needs to be forgiven. I can't believe I couldn't see that. That's terrible. So there's something that needs to be forgiven, and I feel like it's something that you haven't thought about recently. So it may be something that really it's escaping you. You have no reason to feel like you need to forgive yourself or forgive someone else for this. But deep down, it is blocking your light. So let's get a few cards to see. And we have the Nine of Wands. Yeah, it's been a heavy burden, whatever this is. Whatever this is. And we have the Fairy Stallion, which is the Chariot. And we have the Queen of Wands. So blocking your light, blocking your fire. It's dampening your soul. That's what I'm getting here. So it's like a heavy burden, and really you're going to, if you have faith and let go of it, it's something that you're feeling like in order to stay strong, you have to hold on to it. But Spirit is saying with the Chariot, let go of those reins and let Spirit guide you to this releasing of whatever it is that you need to forgive. Okay? That's Taurus. All right, what do we have for Gemini? What do we have for Gemini? Hope you're having a fabulous weekend, whenever you watch this. All right. We have sharing, number 33. And it says, there is giving in receiving and receiving in giving. So it's like a two-way street, you know? Like that Six of Pentacles energy. The more you give, the more you will receive. And the more you're open to receive, the more you'll have the opportunity. The more prosperity you'll have to be generous. Okay, let's get a few cards. And we have the Page of Pentacles. So I feel like there's this, it's like you're wanting to plant a seed. There is something, an idea you have, or there is something being given to you. We have the Two of Swords. So I feel like this is a choice. It's about making that choice to share, be generous, and then the universe is going to be generous with you. And it's something that you haven't seen before. You haven't seen that clearly before, but you will be now. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like waiting. I feel like maybe you already have been very generous and you're waiting to receive, but you have to let go of the outcome. Let go of the outcome that you're going to receive back, because then you're looking for it. And it's like the universe is going to keep you on this trajectory of looking for that payoff. And I feel like the payoff's going to come when you least expect it. Okay, that's Gemini. What do we have for Cancer? Holy Spirit, give us something for Cancer for the week of May 1st. What do we have for Cancer? And we have this one here, false beliefs, number 13. Once the untruths that we believe about ourselves are illuminated, so are the ways we can release the false limitations that confine us to. If I could read, I am so sorry. that is a sense of what you believe about yourself, what you believe is possible, what you believe about somebody else. It's limiting. Okay, what cards do we have to go with this for Cancer? I mean, there she has that owl on her shoulder, so she has the wisdom. It's like seeing the bigger picture here. Okay, what do we have for Cancer? Queen of Wands came out again, so this is, you know, what you're attracting. False beliefs is going to create more support of those false beliefs. But getting on the right track is the idea here. King of Cups, emotional. I feel like your emotions have dried up. I don't know where I'm getting that. The Emperor. So this could have something to do with an Aries or father energy. Both King of Cups and Emperor is father energy for me. But I feel like this is this divine partnership between Queen of Wands and King of Cups. And I feel like it's creating, with the Emperor here, I feel like it's basically saying that there's rigid beliefs in how you see a relationship, whether the Queen of Wands is you or the King of Cups is you. There's rigid beliefs that you feel and they're not serving to this particular relationship. So rethink that, rethink what makes you happy, and stop trying to conform to a certain idea of what relationships are supposed to be. That's what I'm getting here. All right, Cancer. So let's see who's next. There's Cancer. Leo. What do we have for Leo? Holy Spirit, what's the energy for Leo this week? And we have voice. Number 30. You are here to be known, so speak and be seen. And I love this for you, Leo, because I feel like this is definitely applies to you. There's something that you need to share with your voice. It could be a conversation. It could be a speech. It could be just sharing your knowledge. And I'm getting definitely an ancestral feel here. So there may be something that you learn about your ancestry that you'll want to share. Could be singing even, or performing of some kind. And we have the Empress. What else do we have? That's that Venus energy. We have the Four of Wands. Okay, so there's something about celebrating a major milestone. Could be like a new house. And then we have the Magician. So I definitely see that there's something where your voice is going to be the main thing, your truth. Okay, this is that throat chakra, that speaking your truth and being real with people. This is, it could be in a new house or at a celebration where you're sharing something about your ancestry. There could be revelations happening by having conversations with your family. That's what I'm getting here, especially your mom. All right, so that's what I have for Leo. Wow, that was a good one. Let's see what we have for Virgo. What do we have for Virgo? Holy Spirit, what do we have for Virgo? And we have the radical self-acceptance. You are perceived the way you perceive yourself. That is definitely a strong message, probably for everyone here, but for Virgo, Spirit is bringing this up to you, that like the seeking of perfection is futile, and accepting yourself is so crucial in the way that you perceive the world. It's like if you are extremely judgmental of others, it's because you're so judgmental of yourself. And give yourself a break. Like, you're beautiful. You see yourself through divine eyes. That's what I'm getting for you, Virgo. All right, we have the Six of Swords. So yeah, clearing your mind into, it's like this perception has created chaos that is not of the divine. It's not your chaos to bear. And then we have the Empress again here. And we have the Magician again. So, and I know I didn't shuffle great, but these are the cards that were meant to come out through Spirit. So it's saying you have everything within you except your beauty and your personal purpose in this life. You know, it's like, I'm just getting this, seeing yourself through divine eyes, like your own beauty, and stop judging yourself or comparing yourself to others. So that's what I'm getting for Virgo. Let's just fast forward that song. Okay. All right. What do we have for Libra? Libra, what do we have for Libra? What do we have for Libra? Holy Spirit, show me clearly. Okay, and we have radical honesty. To believe in the facade is to suffocate in the armor of alienation, self-defeat, and self-denial. Radical honesty. So this is not sugarcoating anything. And I don't necessarily see you as having a problem with that unless it would hinder a connection. So you may bend trying to meet someone halfway. You may go the extra mile. And so I feel like there's a need. This has to do with a relationship. Okay, I don't like this song either. I apologize. So it has to do with a relationship and meeting halfway. That's what I'm getting here. And then being open to receive in a relationship as well. That armor definitely saying something to me. So we have the King of Pentacles. So this is father energy as well to me in this situation. We have the King of Swords, two kings here. And this is the Nine of Swords. Getting balance in your thoughts and like reconciling what you think with what is real. Because the King of Pentacles is about physical, being able to see, feel, touch, right? So I feel like there is still magic here, but being radically honest, that's what the King of Swords is all about. There could be a judge in the situation here. This is like being radically honest with yourself and others. And this is not about being brutal. It's about not sugarcoating and not creating, like, I feel like leaving the back door open. I don't know what that's about. But Nine of Swords is not clear thoughts. That's worst case scenarios, and then that coming true because of dwelling on things that are not true. So radical honesty with yourself. All right, Libra, that's kind of harsh. Let's see what we have for Scorpio. Scorpio. Oh, Holy Spirit, what do we have for Scorpio? Scorpio energy, please, for this week, for May 1st. And we have accountability. Responsibility is a gift of love to yourself and others. So I do see these signs with these crossroads and bearing a large bag of rocks. I mean, like, this is a heavy burden, but it's like you're, you know, I feel like you are taking accountability, you are taking responsibility, and that accountability is going to help determine whatever this crossroads you're at, like which direction. You know, if you have a heavy load to bear, then why? And why would you take a certain route based on this heavy load? What needs to be released? Okay, what do we have for Scorpio? So we have the Four of Swords, needing to rest, lay down that bag of rocks. I mean, that is heavy stuff there. We have the Moon. This is fears, okay? So maybe this heavy rocks is being afraid to make a decision because you'll have to be accountable for it. And so I definitely see fear here. And then we have the Eight of Wands. So I feel like a decision is coming fast. This is something that's going to change your trajectory very quickly. So I feel like this is asking you to meditate on what you're truly afraid of and release it. Release it, and then you're going to have success, because Eight of Wands is successful movement forward. If I could pick it up with these stupid nails. All right, so I apologize. I'm not always the most professional reader here. I just say what comes to my mind and my heart. All right, so let's go for Sagittarius. What do we have for Sagittarius, Holy Spirit? Show me clearly. Okay, that's way too many. We're only wanting one. Try not to drop them. It's a whole nother thing. What do we have for Sagittarius? And we have circles. Clarity begins in the eye of the storm. So I feel like this is really talking about, and I haven't read the book on these cards. I'm just going with what it says and what the picture is. But I feel like in the time of need, who is it that you can support? You know, and I feel like it's also, there's a tendency for when the going gets tough, you know, that's when you really see who your true friends are, okay, or who truly cares about your well-being. So let's see how that's playing out, Sagittarius. What is going on here? What's going on with Sagittarius? Okay, we have the Three of Pentacles. So this could be, you know, that's a collaboration, could be a team that we're talking about, could be your circle of friends. We have the Seven of Pentacles. You've been waiting for something. You've invested in something. It does show somebody about to give birth. So you could definitely be about to give birth. And then we have the Hermit. So I feel like there's something that's going to come about that you're going to end up having to do on your own. And it's going to tell you clearly who should be the most important in your life and who should not. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. All right. What do we have for Capricorn? I hope I didn't skip anybody. I don't think I have. What do we have for Capricorn, Holy Spirit? Show me clearly. Capricorn. Okay, wisdom in play, number 3. Our intuition knows more than we do. And I feel like, you know, there could be definitely, it's almost like they've taken the High Priestess, the Temperance, and the Star to me for some reason. This is all like coming into play. But I definitely feel like you need to trust your intuition, connect emotionally to whatever situation it is that we're addressing here. It's going to be different for all of you. What do we have for Capricorn? All right, and we have the Sun. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so I feel like your intuition's going to lead you to your happy forever. I mean, that's what I'm getting here. And we have Judgment, life renewed. So this could be a reconciliation. This is about not necessarily forgetting the past, but forgiveness and moving on in the most positive way. And then we have the 10 of Wands. Yeah, because there's been a lot of lessons learned in this situation, whatever it is. But it's time for it to not be a heavy burden and move into this Sun energy. That's what came through for Capricorn. Beautiful. All right, what do we have for Aquarius? Holy Spirit, what do we have for Aquarius? Give me one card for Aquarius. And we have strength of vulnerability. True power lies at the root of a perceived weakness. So whatever it is that you keep saying, oh, it says the new moon is tonight. Yes, of course. That's my little notification. So sorry about that. The strength of vulnerability, true power lies at the root of a perceived weakness. So whatever it is that you consistently say to yourself is a weakness, I feel like that's where you're going to find your strength. And how do we find that strength? I think that it's about overcoming that as a weakness, working on that and becoming the master of that so it doesn't master you. All right, so let's see what we have for, okay, that's too many cards. What do we have for Aquarius? Strength of vulnerability. All right, and we have death. Okay, so I feel like your vulnerability is your fear of death, or what death has done to your life, and that's a big thing. It's like grieving, and you feel like you need to, you know, like you have a hard time grieving and letting go of passed on loved ones. Well, then that's what you need to try to accomplish. And how do we accomplish that? Well, there's stages. There's recognizing the positive of what came from those people. You have the Six of Swords, clearing your mind of guilt and whatever other chaos is in your heart regarding this. The King of Wands. Yeah, I feel like there is something that is going to truly inspire you to really overcome this vulnerability. But there is strength in being vulnerable as well. I mean, I feel like that's also what we're talking about here. We're talking about being open to receive and not always having to be tough or the strong one. All right, what do we have for Pisces? Okay, I am just really not loving this playlist. Okay, what do we have for Pisces? And we have misalignment number 17. Miracles become normal once we face all of the aspects of our life in the same direction. If we keep moving forward, if we find what is going in the same direction as us, that's a little confusing to me. Misalignment. Maybe because I'm a Pisces, I don't get it. I feel like it's really talking about you're lining yourself up with things that are not meant for you and that are not what your heart desires. All right, we have the Seven of Pentacles, been waiting for a payoff, waiting for something to be birthed. We have the Knight of Cups. So this is about something with the heart, something with your emotional body. And then we have the Tower, the blasted beach. So I feel like, yeah, it's like Spirit's going to tear that down regardless. I feel like whatever you're misaligned or aligned to that is not meant for you is going to be torn down. So you either, you know, do the work and look within and figure out what this is, or the divine comes in for you. And it's not a threat. I mean, how special is it that the divine will do this for us, tear down things that are not meant to take root into our life. Okay, I absolutely hate this playlist. Okay. All right, so let's see. Last one is Aries. Let's see what they have. Okay. What do we have for Aries? Holy Spirit, what do we have for Aries? Spirit self, number 1, be who you are as you are. I love it. I love that for Aries. Aries is the first in the zodiac, and this is all about self and identity, right? All right, so what else do we have for Aries? Be who you are as you are. Okay, we have the Nine of Swords. So this is, again, with the negative thoughts. So I feel like you need to change your self-talk. We have the Sun. This is about your identity as well. This is knowing yourself and feeling all the way to your core that you're able to be your true fulfilled self. And then the Queen of Wands. There you are. That was very, I think it's just telling you it's the difference between having completely negative thoughts and positive thoughts about yourself. That's the difference when it comes to spirit self. Really getting to know your spirit self, your true self, and then being able to confidently be who you are. That's going to keep you on your highest path. So those are the messages that came through. I am going to do this week's series is going to be light and shadow with these same cards and maybe a few additional. So look out for that, please. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a fabulous, fabulous week. And remember, the universe has your back, and so do I. Take care.